Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be drawing Upper Moon 1 from Demon Slayer. So Upper Moon 1, or as he's called, Kokushibo. So I've done one with his like big sword coming along his body this way, but I thought I'd do kind of a simpler one, just a, sort of a portrait style of him, because his face is so freaking cool. I love the design of this demon, it's really cool. So we'll start with his eyes, right? And we're on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil and an eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. When I move my hand and stuff like that, right? So take your time, try have fun. Center point of my page is about here. That's where, what I would say his bottom eyes will be, maybe. About there, right? So we'll come up and we'll start with the normal eyes, up over to the right hand side. And we'll start with the kind of the eyes that look semi-normal, right? So we'll just curve a line up like so, and we'll bring it over like this, right? And then we'll go back down the other side, around, and into tear ducts, just here, right? And you actually draw in the tear duct in his eyes here. So these eyes then, you gotta add some thicker sort of eyelashes, right? So you just like thicken up the eyelashes on this guy, just the top one and like some of this bottom sort of corner here. And Demon Slayer, they can have sort of lines sticking off. Right, so like roughly, and it's kind of up to you how much you want to do on that. Roughly like that. And then his other eye, so we'll just do a circle. It's hard to know what way they'll do him in the anime, whether he'll have you know, circle eyes like this or sort of more angled eyes. Be interesting. And then in here we have, you know, upper one written in Japanese, I think. So I'll just do it in simply, sort of. So like an upside down T like that. It's done in calligraphy. There's sort of a line on top here. And then two symbols coming down, one on the left. So like a 7. And then like a box. You can kind of make this up, and then like if you're trying to be super accurate, you know, you can copy it as best you can, but it's unless you're used to sort of drawing these symbols, it's kind of hard. Diagonal line there. And then, you know, and then maybe thicken up some areas just to make it look a bit more calligraphy-ish. And then, so he has all these lines that run from his eye into the center, right? So say like just going around sort of like clockwork. Like that, right? So we'll come over and we'll do the other eye. So we're not in proportion, right? So the eyes in Demon Slayer are bigger than standard eyes. So normally you could fit a whole eye in between his two eyes, right? But this one's closer. So it's probably half of his eye will fit in between, I'd say. From tear duct to about half, that's the distance between his eyes. So half an eye width between the two eyes, I'd say. And then we will curve up a line. That, they're roughly level, and then we'll go back down, like so, and around the bottom, back back in towards the tear duct there. You draw in the tear duct. And then we thicken up the top eyelid again. So you can add sort of hairy lines coming off the end here, and then just bulk this up a bit. You know, in the manga this is done like quite rough, sketchy sort of style, so feel free to play around with it, depending on how much roughness or smoothness you like. Right, and then his iris on this side, just another circle. And more calligraphy inside here. So like it starts with another upside down sort of T shape, but then there's a cross here, a tail on top. And then we have a sort of a long bar underneath that one with a hook on the end. And then a tail. And this comes down across and up. And then a line across here. And then again, we have those sort of like clockwork-like symbols or lines that come around his eyes. Right, so we'll get like his nose in and stuff, so just so we know where everything it kind of is, right? So I'd say nostrils just down here. So like say one here, one here. And in Demon Slayer, you know, they have those kind of hatching lines coming down the side of the nose, kind of like that. So then his top lip, just underneath the nose, goes up, down, back up, back down, right? So kind of like a letter M sort of stretched out. Okay, sort of like that. And then his bottom lip, mouth semi-open, comes across here and back across the other side. And then his bottom lip line in Demon Slayer, we have that sort of shadow underneath their chin, like so. And then his chin just down here, kind of a square enough chin, like so. Okay, so it just looks like a normal guy, but you can check your proportions, right? He's not normal. Eyes to nose is about the same as nose to chin. So your nostrils are about halfway between the eyes and the chin, okay? So here to here, about the same as here to here. And then nostril to bottom lip area is about the same as bottom lip area to chin, okay? Like this bottom lip shadow sort of thing. So here to here, about the same as here to here. Okay, so then you can add his jaw. So some of it goes underneath his hair, so we don't see it all. But we'll just go up this direction. Like so, and like roughly about here, top lip maybe is where it starts to turn. It's not like a sharp jaw or anything. It just gradually turns like that, see? And then on this side as well, goes up and then sort of gradually starts to turn up the side of his head, sort of here. Right, like so, and it goes underneath hair in there. Right, so the rest of these eyes, right? We got some more details just actually coming around. He's no eyebrows. Of course he doesn't, because there's so many eyes. So some details around the eyes here, eyelid lines. Right, and then we'll do, so the lower eyes here, we'll do these, right? So coming down from here, we have the tear duct sort of pointing in that direction, okay? And then the next set of eyes goes over, down to there. And then we bring it back in and comes around the bottom to there. And then again, you can like add the tear duct and thicken up the top eyelid area, right? So like so, and then his eye, there's iris, curves around here, and then he's got a pupil in the middle, from what I can see anyway. What's his eyes look like? Kind of hard to see. Okay. I think so. Pupil in the middle, right? And then like veins. I hope that's right. I gotta check. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct. So, like veins coming out from his eyes. Kind of like this. And then again, we have all those lines coming out. Like so. And then a sort of skin line or eyelid line coming around. And something underneath here, like that. And then same thing on the other side. So we got the tear duct here just underneath this one. Then it goes across. So it's the same sort of thing, just the eyes sort of pointing down. And then you'll add a bit of weight to the top eyelid line. So it comes down the back here. And then iris, pupil, and veins. Like that, and then detailed sort of so. Coming out around the eye. And then the top eyes. So we got tear duct pointing down either side, just there, and then we'll go up and around. Down the other side then again. Add a tear duct, and we'll thicken up this top eyelid line. And iris. Pupil in the middle with some veins. Like that, and then all those lines that come out from it. So, and then we do the same thing over here. And then down. It's about there. Tear duct. And then thicken up our top eyelid line again. Iris, circle, pupil in the middle, and then veins. Like so, and then eye lines. That, and eyelid lines sort of coming around top and bottom. Like there. And maybe throw like hatching just in the middle of these. Like so. Right, so the top of his head, i.e. his hairline, right? So just in the middle we have this sort of V, right? Just above his eyes here. Right, and then this hairline sort of has zigzags that come the whole way down. Like that, and something similar on the other side. Like so. And then we have his scar hooks around like this on his forehead. Down onto his eye here. Some on his face down here as well. So like these sort of flame-like lines. just there. Right, so then we have like pieces of fringe that come down over his eyes, right? So let's see. So we'll go the inside first. So we'll go up. And then this kind of comes down this way towards his hairline. And then you'll have like hairlines inside here. And then on the other side as well, pretty much up and down. Like so, and you could have more texture lines for his hair inside there. And then so these hair spikes come actually down on this side over one of his eyes here. Back up there. And then we have another one here and back up. And then this one comes out. Back up this way. And this will go up real long up to here. And a hair spike there. This comes up. And then we have like one that goes up behind this. Then comes up around. Goes back down then into here. And then something similar over here goes up. Out from here, say. Goes up and down. Spikes out here. Back in. Fringe comes down. Spikes out back in. And then like this side comes down. The side of his face. So that's his jaw that goes up back into there, and this goes all the way down. Let's say to there, and then we'll bring it back up. Like so. So then I'll just add one more down here. Bring it back up. So another sort of hair spike comes down this way. Comes out there somewhere. And then it'll go back in to there. And then we have another one. Comes out underneath it there, and then another line there. And then like a texture line in there. And then we can see some of his ear just in here. Right, so keep going. So we got like another one sticking out here. And this one sort of travel up here. And then he has like a round part on the top of his head, sort of this. It can be sort of bumpy because there's hairlines and texture lines and things on it. So like lines like back this way. And then this goes in behind, like so. Right, and then say like another one here. So he's real long hair, right? And some of the hair goes in behind his head. So, comes all the way down. And onto his neck and stuff as well. So, like say there's one, comes onto his neck here. Goes back up that way. And then on this side too. All the way up. And then we have one that comes out from his ear. Back into there. And then there's another one here. Another one here. So his hair is quite complicated now, I must say. This is a long one. Down like so. Back up to there. And another one inside here. Back up in there. Like another little piece of hair in there. Something else in here. And there's one. One seems to come down over his shoulder here. Back up into there. Down like so. Back up to there. And then another one. So lots of these sticking out. Lots of detail. Then we have a long one. Comes down across his shoulder this side. Up. Another one here. Up to there. Another one here. Up to there. And then these keep going up his body and so. Seems to be one small one here. Another one sort of sticking out here. There again. And there's one coming down that way. Back into there. And then there's one that goes down behind his shoulder, sort of here somewhere. Right, so these all, so there's more that go down behind his shoulder on this side as well. But we'll finish the ones on top of his head, so that come up around to the top, right? He's got lots of layers of hair, so it's kind of another one here, another one there. It does look cool, so I'm gonna try and get them all in. So that's that, and it goes sort of up this way. Sticks out here as well. And he's got like a piece that goes in behind like the back of his head as well. So like there's a big one that like comes down here, like a big spike. Goes off the top of my page. A few more room. Feel free to fit that in. I just couldn't. And then this comes down again behind here. that. Okay, so those shoulders, right? So shoulder comes out. Down this way. So you're normally like head width. That's how far out you want to bring your shoulders. So the width of his head, that's like the corner of his shoulder, and then it goes down, okay? And then on this side as well, something sort of similar. So down about head width out. And then his kimono and stuff. So curved line here goes in to that, and then we have another line that comes out this way there, and then we have like some neck muscle lines and stuff inside here, more sort of flame like scars as well. Like so. And then, so that's a hairline. Hair, yeah, we did all the hair on that side, and there's like a few more hair spikes on this side. So he's real long hair coming down behind him. Like another one here. Right, and then we have like line there, another kimono line there, like so, and then like a line that comes diagonal this way. And so then he has all these sort of patterns and shapes on his shoulders, right? So like a line coming out that way. And then like down across here. Then like another one going this way. So these are all dark purple when they're colored in, or black. You could go black. I think they're black in the manga. So all these shapes, right? Let me see. Another one here. Like these lines that come out of them. These are all purple as well. So you can color inside all these the same color. You know, and they're joined up. In between them, they're all sort of connected with these sort of patterns. Right, and then one on his shoulder there, one underneath his hair here, maybe one more just there, kind of lines and stuff. And these don't seem to have the same connecting lines on them, but I think they should really, so I'm going to add them anyway. And these don't, but I'll add one. Okay, I think that's everything. That took longer than I thought. Huh. The hair, huh? That's the hair. The hair took longest, I think. Okay, there he is, Upper Moon 1, or I can't remember what you call him, Kaku something, Kakubishu or Where is he? Where are you? What's his name? Is this good content? Kokushibo. That's it. Okay, there he is. Cool character. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.